Hi, did you miss me? I want to start out this video by saying I'm honestly very proud of the artist and the author. I don't think you should attack them. That's very bad. That's bad person. You're bad for that. It's very hard to publish a good book and really hard to get a good character design with such a mild time limit, especially with a big audience and there's a lot of people to please. I honestly think the designs for Mandy were really good, just not for this in particular. Also, I am not fixing the design. I'm simply just showing what I would have done if I were on the design team or I was helping with the design. Just a suggestion. A suggestion that I would have said. I think the artist is a very good artist and you should go follow them at this tag, because I honestly really do like their art. They were just doing their job and nothing else, so I honestly don't think you should attack them, and you shouldn't, because that's bad. You're bad. Don't do that. Don't attack them. God damn it. Anyways, let's get on to the speed paint. The way I designed the character was basically just going onto Twitter and finding everyone's complaints. One thing I didn't want to change was her body type, which I have to be honest, I'm new to drawing chubby characters, so please, I'm really sorry if I didn't make it totally right, but all I know is I wanted her to be chubby, so that's what I tried to do. Also, I wanted to keep her goth. One thing I did choose to change about her was, what did I choose? I have to reread this shit. Okay, I got it. Okay, I decided to change her clothes because I thought she kind of looked like a background character. So I decided to spice it up a little bit, but not enough to step on Starfire's toes because she's not supposed to be too hard at existing. So I just wanted her to be existing enough for you to be like, wow, look at that outfit. I also made her skin color a little bit darker because in the comic Starfire was really dark and she was white. That is a white child. Gosh darn it. Just the way she looked before made her look nothing like Starfire, and Starfire is supposed to be her mother, of course. And how the fuck your girl dark skin and you're light skin and you have a white baby? That is not the mother, gosh darn it. Wait, that doesn't make sense. So I changed all those things. This is the first design, but gosh, I fell in love. I fell in love, and it's okay, I made the skin a bit lighter in the final drawing, because I wanted to keep her pale, basically, but she's still mixed, so I made her a darker shade of pale. I don't really know if that makes any sense, but it does to me, so I'm gonna move on. Anyways, can we talk about the design? I'm gonna be honest with you. It looked bad. It just looked bad. I kind of looked like the author and a truck man had a baby, and it had very hairy legs. Yeah, that's what I think it looked like. And it's not bad on the artist part. That I'm sure the artist was just taking suggestions from the author, but I just do not like the design at all. The design is awful, and there's a reason why the design is awful. If you actually think about it, if you actually look at the design, the reason why you're so turned off by the design, your libido is down, it's because I got a picture of it this time, so I don't think I'm being delusional. It's because the hairline and the nose and the eyebrows and the spots on the face make her look unkept. And basically, there's not really much color in her design. It's just black and then there's spots of green. It just makes you look at her and think, wow, my cousin Frank looks like this. And that's what I thought, and that's why I changed it. And that's this is what this is what I would do if I was drawing her, because I just don't like the original design. I think that the original artist or the author, whoever gave the thing to design this character, should have added accents of green if they were going to add green, make her skin a little bit darker, make the nose not as button-like. Even though I have the same nose, it just doesn't look very attractive in this drawing style. Make the eyes a little bit, make the pupils a little bit bigger to make her look more childlike and cuter. And the body type is fine, honestly. She kind of looks like a midget, but that's okay. Maybe that's just because she's standing by Starfire. I personally don't know how anatomy works, especially with this kind of body type, but I just don't think the anatomy looks totally right. And it's just the facial expression, the nose, the body type, the way they drew the body type, not the body type in general. But I just think it looks bad. And that's not on the artist. Their art is great. The artist's art is amazing. The design is just bad. And that's has nothing to do with their art. And it might be the author's call. It might have been the author's call. Also, wait, the spots on her face are also she kind of just looks like an old man. You know how old people get spots on their face? Yeah, that's what she has old man spots on her face. And it's just a big turn off, honestly. Plus, she's supposed to be a child. She's supposed to be in high school. And the outfit, she has a boob window, which is fine. But the outfit is it's just bad. I don't know. It looks like her legs are shiny. She looks like a Squid Game character. Not a Squid Game. Splatoon character. That's what I'm looking like. That's what I'm thinking of. And the hair kind of goes in with the jacket, so it looks like she has no hair. Those are the things that make the design bad. Personally, for me. That's why my libido is down. I don't know about you. Wait, that's weird. Don't say that. Edit that out. Moving on, let's talk about writing. Yay! Writing. Everybody clap. Everybody clap for me. I'm going to be talking about writing. Even though I'm an awful writer, I know this writing was pretty bad too. Anyways, so I hated her. I honestly despised her. I didn't like her. And I don't know what the writer was really doing. But honestly, I wish Starfire bopped her. I wish Starfire bopped her in her face. Okay? Anyways, she just acted like a spoiled brat the whole time. Oh my gosh. She acted like a spoiled brat the whole time. And never once asked herself, wait, my mom is doing everything she can possibly do for me. Maybe I shouldn't make her life harder by acting like a bitch. And you know what? This writing is true because teenagers, they're bitches most of the time to their parents. But this is just you would go into their house and you would eat, if you were her mom's friend, you would eat, right? And you would see that she was acting the way she was acting, and you would just be disgusted. You'd just be disgusted with what you were seeing. And that's why I hated her. And the whole time, she just acted awful. Anyways, so I made a headcanon on how she would act in this universe with this design. I don't know. I just did. Because I don't really have a big life. So, yeah, I made a design. What I wanted her to act like, if you watch BoJack Horseman, I really wanted her to act like Hollyhock. I wanted her to have severe anxiety, social anxiety, and she resents her mom for being all the things that she can't be, but she's literally her mom's biggest fan, but in secret. So she fangirls over her own mom, so she's not an actual awful human being. But when you walk into her room, you just have posters of Starfire in her room, and you would think, oh, it's gonna be Gothic style. No, it's pink. Her favorite color is pink.
She tries to dye her hair pink, but it doesn't because her hair is naturally black, and I think it's cute.
But she wants to be more like her mom, and I like it. Anyways, yeah. I imagine that she tries to nicely avoid her mom in public, not because she's being an asshole, but because she just hates being in her mom's shadow, and she also hates the social anxiety she gets when her mother is around because there's so many people. She has no powers, so she is seen as more of a hindrance. She works out, but the fat never leaves, and she's interested in Starfire's apprentice. And by interested, I mean she likes them, and by likes, I mean she fell in love. But that's okay, because she in love. Anyways, that's all I honestly have to say. That's what I would have done. That's what I would have jotted down in the book. But anyways, I honestly think the original writing was bad. It backfired on the character, made me hate her, kinda. But that's how I personally feel. And that's how I would personally design and write her. Basically, the writer's job was so-so. It was okay. They wrote words. And the artist did a good job. And I think that's how it was. Those are my thoughts. And if you don't like them, do not scream at and yell at me in the comments, because I love you, and you should love me too, because you don't want to hurt my feelings, do you? Okay, if you do, that's fine, but still. Those are just my personal thoughts, and that's it. If you don't care about my personal thoughts, good for you, but you shouldn't have watched this video to the end. How would you personally write them? You know, this should be like a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse moment where we just write our own I'm not Starfire, because that's what the author basically did. Anyways, I feel like I've been hating on the author this whole time. The author did a fine job, guys. I don't hate the author. The author's probably a great writer. They're probably great. I just don't like this. So, yeah, if you're watching this, whoever you are, you wrote words, you did A for effort. Anyways, if you would have done something different for this character, tell me in the comments. Or don't. I don't care, and I probably won't read them. Or I will, and I'll like them. But, like, subscribe, don't subscribe. You do you, I guess. See you later. Bye!
I just want to say I've been really sick, and I'm sorry I've been gone, and I don't even know if this sounds good, but hi. Hello, do you remember I'm Not Starfire? It was trending a couple months ago. And now I'm talking about it. Yes, I'm a couple months late. Anyways, bye, good night, or good morning. I love you, or I don't love you, but you know.